What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Rams franchise rebuild in Madden 20. Last episode, we finished the regular season of season number 4, and we also beat the Panthers in the divisional round of the playoffs pretty handily. It was like 31-3 or something like that in the third quarter, and I just simmed the rest of the game, and we ended up winning 45-24. So now we are on to the conference championship, where we will be facing the 9-7 Vikings. So let's go ahead and get into it. They are only 76 overall. So hopefully we will be able to defeat them. Last night I was watching the Rams-Cowboys game in Honolulu, Hawaii. Preseason, of course. Preseason week 2. A lot of our starters didn't even make the trip. Todd Gurley stayed in L.A. Jared Goff stayed in L.A.
Hello, everybody.
Pretty much the whole defense, the whole starting defense.
Of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. We are moments away from what.
But I was happy with what I saw, mostly from our young guys.
The Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So as always, all these episodes are going to be uploaded to YouTube on a playlist. Cut into 30-minute sections. I plan on streaming for probably about 3 to 4 hours this morning. We're probably going to be finishing up this season, going into the off-season, which includes free agency, the draft, and stuff like that. And probably by the end of the episode, we're going to be in Season 5 already. And we've only been playing for a couple weeks. So we are moving right along.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Rosen looking to throw. And that
nice.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can
looks like we're going against Josh Rosen, huh?
It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slide one in.
Looked like I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he's able to get the first.
Suffice to say, I don't think Josh Rosen's going to have much of a chance against our team, but we'll see what he does.
Extends this drive.
So when you saw him
they do have Thielen and Diggs, so.
He's going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
I will say that player model of Josh Rosen does look really accurate, though. Kudos to the team, to the Madden team, for getting him to look correctly.
Cook following the penalty. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to
Oh, what did you
right
do,
there.
David Long?
He's able to find Diggs. And great yardage
Stepped
here
right through
all
the
way
throw.
deep into Los Angeles territory.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone.
The ball soared right
This
over his
time
head.
with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
And he will fight his way into
Didn't
the
even
end
get
zone
touched.
for a touchdown. 9 yards on the touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and...
We eat out here. Let's go.
Cut. White 20.
Check Mike 54.
11.
54.
11.
Switch. 25. Check 24.
Hardball. Let's go.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Wide open in the
He'll
middle
be
of the
taken
field.
down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I will take that.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the
They
field where you
blitz.
would
I'm
take
going
a
to go
shot.
right over the middle with
Do you
Everett.
change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
From the 41.
Oh, boy.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter in there to bury him.
He was
for a
unblocked,
loss
wasn't
of
he?
11.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now looks to throw. Throw right
Wide
side
open.
is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab.
Everett
of this
cannot be
NFC
covered by one of
Championship
these
battle.
trash linebackers
Brandon,
they
unless my
got.
eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
There we go.
He just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space.
Outside zone
They were able to
runs.
do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Doing work.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through...
And he's going to
Get in.
take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Went right down the field and scored.
11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Our defense has to stop Josh Rosen. We should have stopped him before, but for some reason, David Long completely forgot that he was covering Diggs.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now it's Rosen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tight end Herb Smith, the
How did they get to the
intended
conference
receiver.
championship
And it's
with this
second
guy?
down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Left side caught by Diggs. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now throwing on first down.
This is my fault.
It
It should have been over in that zone.
Inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. These 2 teams all tied after 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They can't hang with us.
Rosen off the play action. He's got the connection in the middle to Diggs. And he gets it
That play
all the
action
way
sucked me
down
in. They're
inside
exploiting
the
me in
10,
coverage right now.
And mark him at the 5. That's good for 28
I wonder if that was an
yards.
RPO.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. His pass
Nice,
caught
nice,
at the
nice.
4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the dynamic guys in the league.
Boy.
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Fowler came
This'll be a
screaming off the
2-yard
edge.
loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Rosen to throw. And the Rams
Yeah,
got him.
baby.
They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
All right, let's go ahead and take the field goal given. I'll try to go down and get a touchdown, see if we can start building some cushion.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Gurley A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
I don't know if he got there.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Here we go. Black 20. 12, 12.
49, check 49, check 49. Shit.
Maverick. Turbo set.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets this to the other side
There we go.
of the field across the 45 before going out. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, baby. Get in there.
End zone,
That was awesome.
touchdown.
He carried him right over the post.
Brandon Cooks, 43 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead.
That was awesome.
And on this play, he just made
Look at that
a
blocking
great route. The
downfield by
quarterback had
Reynolds.
to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And
Look at
Brandon, this
that.
is what the best
Right
receivers
over
do. They
the
work
pylon.
on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Great work.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football.
Oh, he ripped it out.
And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to
Yeah, baby.
fumble return, touchdown, LA.
Abu Cam stripped him.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving
Look
the
at
fact that
that.
he got in
Strip.
without having to run very far.
All right, all of a sudden we're building a cushion now. He's got to get pressure on Rosen before he can dish the ball.
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Rosen now, option left.
Oh, Rosen kept it.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
Get him.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC
Yeah, see the thing about Rosen, we can rattle him.
A reminder, as we've done all year,
We can
we'll
get him
send you to
rattled.
Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step
They're just going to
aside.
run the ball.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Handoff comes to Cook, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Totally tried to hit fair catch, but it didn't work.
On the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Todd Gurley and the Rams offense set to take over the passing game. They've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A shotgun snap for Goff.
They ran the same defense.
Side by Cooks. And down he'll go at the 25.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Let's go, let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. Wide open receiver, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result.